What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me again. Toys on Throne. It's been a while since I've made a video. I actually received this statue quite a while long ago. A lot of you probably know this statue. It's by Maniac, and they actually came out with a pretty awesome Wolverine before this. And this is like the, I'm going to say the third generation. I mean, because they had the Wolverine that was yellow and black just like this, and then they came out with a white version, and this is the X23. So I actually had this in a box, and I'm trying to offload the statues right now just to decrease my collection, which I have for the most part have, but this is one of them. I still have in the box. I said, you know what, I'm just going to sell this one off. Got a lot of lowball offers, and it's crazy because I've been in the statue collecting business for, not business, but been statue collecting for a long time. And I know this is one of the companies that makes very good quality statues. And I was just getting nothing but lowball offers. I'm talking like $300. They wanted me to offload this. I think I paid $975, I believe was the price on this originally. So, really cool statue though. I mean, check this out, man. This is probably the craziest pedestal I've ever seen. So this has 5 switch outs. So you got this one, which has the hair there and the Venom, the classic Venom face and the teeth. This one is pretty much almost identical. You know what? Maybe I'll like this one. Actually has and exposed eye. I think I like that one. That kind of gives you kind of the best of both worlds there. Let's go ahead and try that. Ugh. Hard to do this with one hand here. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty cool. I do like this portrait though. And then you have the X20. Look at that portrait. Let's get that cleared up. Really awesome detail. Look at the facial detail on the skin there. You got the venomized teeth down there. You have the hair kind of flowing to the left. And this is fully venomized. So pretty cool. This one's pretty much the same without the hair. Awesome pedestal. Like, I don't know if it does it justice with the camera there, but this pedestal is huge. I mean, it's larger than usual. And I did like that Wolverine. It came in like a cylinder, a chamber. It was pretty cool that opened up. But man, so I bought that and I got an offer on it for like $2,800, I think. So I was like, oh man. Okay. I like buying and selling statues and switching stuff out. And when you get those statues that actually make you some profit, it kind of overcomes those losses that you have on a lot of them. Because, I always switch out my statues, but I kind of wish I kept that one because I think I like that one more than this one. But although this one is pretty cool. So anyway, if you look on the left and right arms there, you have your classic Wolverine, what would you call those, his blades, but you also have another one here, and these are actually like aluminum or stainless. And so you can actually use both of those if you wanted the classic Wolverine look. And this one's like more venomized. Really cool statue. Like I said, if you're with me and you've been collecting a lot, Maniac makes one of the coolest statues. And if you see that Thanos back here, it's kind of dark, you'll know that this company makes really awesome statues. I only buy the best of the best now. Just because there's a lot of crappy companies out there, and a lot of people that are just getting the hobby don't know that. So same with this company that makes this Silver Surfer Reborn. They actually make really good quality statues. So I just got this Galactus. It looks cool, but if you look at the bottom there, I got it propped up. That thing will actually, the base came imbalanced. and it'll actually fall over. But, the commissioner actually made good, and they're sending me a new base. So I don't know what they did and how that thing even passed quality control, because it wouldn't even stand up straight. I mean, it utterly just tips over. So crazy, crazy. So yeah, it's a pretty cool triplet there. I just wish Galactus, this is a 46 incher, so I've been waiting for a really big Galactus. And, it's Galactus, so he needs to be big. He needs to be bigger than everyone else there. So, really cool. But like I said, back to quality statues. Nothing but lowball offers on this. And it's surprising because they make one of the best quality statues. This company, XM Studios, that company, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but apparently it's like super secret. But they make freaking awesome, awesome statues. So, really cool. So, just thought I'd share this. It's been a while since I've made a video. This statue collecting isn't what it used to be. You can't really swap out your stuff anymore unless you take big losses, which I have. I have quite a few statues that I've lost offloaded. And as you can see, that I have nothing but the big, let's see, I think that's a quarter, but that's not a scale. That's a 1/3. You got Justice Buster. You got this big 1/3 Magneto, which is one of my favorites. This thing is awesome. So I'm surprised that people sell these at big discounts, because this is a badass Magneto. So you can see all I have is nothing but gigantic statues. And the reason for that is if you sell these big suckers, you're going to take giant, massive losses. For instance, what was this in the beginning? About $3,800? Brand new. I think in total it was around 3,800, if I remember right. But selling this, you probably get about 2, so you're going to lose about 2. And we all know the story with this Justice Buster. Cool statue. Again, going to take a big loss on that, especially when they came out with pricing, clearancing these out. I heard for something like $800, which is utterly insane, which is kind of dickish for them to do, for the people that actually paid full price for that. So yeah, all these giant statues. Going to take, these other ones aren't giant, but you're definitely going to take some big losses if you sell these big suckers. So those are what I have left. I still have a lot of statues in storage, so this isn't it. I have quite a few statues. I'm going to say about 10 to 15 statues in storage, and haven't really been active in trying to sell those. But, I just want to leave it to a small amount like this. I don't want to have a giant collection. I just kept the ones that I really, really like. And, this is probably one of my favorites, this Thanos here, this Thanos on Throne. I know the Sideshow is pretty like a hallmark of Thrones, but this one was actually pretty cool. I don't know about all these extra little doodads here, but other than that, the statue is pretty cool. And the Silver Surfer, we've all seen this one. Man, still I think the best Silver Surfer out there. Except they have a chrome version. Maybe the chrome, I didn't like the chrome at first, but after getting this chrome version, I like the chrome. I really like the chrome. So anyway, I think that's all. I don't even remember the mintage. I think it's quite a bit on the mintage, and I know they sold out of these. Like I said, awesome quality, awesome detail. Always grade A products from this company. Really cool. So I decided to open it just to keep this, because I'm not going to give in to these lowball offers. I was trying to sell it at retail, and then about 100 under retail, 150 under retail. And I was like, man, not even worth it. So I'm just going to keep it. I'll display it, and we'll leave it at that. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for joining me. And man, videos are far in between. I haven't been buying statues. I think that's the story with most of us. I mean, I know a lot of these companies are in trouble because no one's really buying. I still buy a statue, but it's going to have to be something excellent like this one. Something that really catches my eye, that is next level. I don't have any lighting on this guy, especially on this one, but the only ones I buy, they have to be excellent. Like that base is freaking insane. This line, these bases are utterly super uber bases. So unless I see something that really, really gets me excited, I don't really buy any statues anymore. Anyway, so I think that's going to do it here. I hope you enjoyed X23. If you actually want this statue, I'll give it to you at retail. You know, I think it was $9.50, and I'm not, and plus shipping. Oh, well, actually, it's only one box, so let's call it 75 shipping. And now it'd probably be around 100. Let's say 100 shipping plus the 3% PayPal, and I'll pack this up and you can keep it. So let me know. Let me know if you're interested. But for now, I'm just going to keep it on the display somewhere in here, and we'll see you next time.